Hello everyone, we're back with more Gone Home. As I was waiting here, I heard the ceiling creak above me, like somebody was walking right above me. It's pretty creepy. At least the fire alarms are working. Alright, let's go on in. Right. This is all the light we get in here, I guess. Oh, we can turn the lamp on over there. There's a lot to look at in here. Dunk. Socks and such. Nice little skull. Another tape. Bratmobile Cool Smool. Put it in. Okay. I can dig it. Alrighty. This is only a test. Grab cartridge. Adventurous, the cat returns. Alrighty. That is definitely not a real Super Nintendo game. I am pretty positive on that. Read codes. Oh, nice. Chun-Li moves, fireball, hold, back forward plus punch, lightning kick, kick, helicopter kick, hold down, then press up and kick, air stomp down, high kick, no, middle kick while jumping. Yep, that's all authentic. Those are really movesets for Chun-Li. Stare. Scrutinize. It's one of those things you're supposed to like stare at it until you like go cross-eyed and then you start seeing stuff or something. I don't know, I'm not seeing anything. Let me know if you do. A fly, okay. Some more Super Nintendo games. Alleged Super Nintendo games. Legend of Crystal. But it says Journey of Crystal on the image, but it says Legend of Crystal in the text. Okay. Bootleg. Super Spitfire. CMP Interactive, yeah. Where's actual Street Fighter that you're talking about? KSNC Presents. Julian Hatfield, Black Francis, Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, Buffalo Tom, Black, Social Distortion, Lisa Loeb, Buck-09, The Dandy Warhols, and Offspring. Sonic Boom, 1994. May 7th, Tecma Fairgrounds. Nice. Board game. Got your number. Are you going to the dance with anyone? Who's got a crush on you? 3 to 5 players. Do you like sports? Would you introduce me to your friend? Are you busy Friday? So dreamy. Get your friends together. It's time to find out who has a big crush. Is it Matt from science class or Daryl from track? You'll never know unless you got his number. Oh. All right. Plaque. Samantha. S is for special. A is for adorable. M is for Mary. A is for affectionate. N is for nice. T is for thoughtful. H is for honest. And A is for admirable. That smells Samantha. Man, Sam had this in like 4th grade. Trapper Keeper. Yeah, I remember these things. Holy Bible. I do like the rain that you can hear just all the time playing the game. It's pretty cool. Read chapter. Wow. The King's Labyrinth, Chapter 2, Fraying Threads. Okay, it's the next part of that story with Captain Allegra. Still in her flowing skirt and sturdy jerkin, descended the single shining thread into the lower cavern of the labyrinth. She and the first mate on their own now grew closer to their goal, the throne room of the dead immortal king of the island. The first mate slid down the line onto the stone floor. She kept chalky bone dust from the front of her canvas trousers and looked up at Allegra. The silken thread, nigh unbreakable thanks to the enchanted moths that inhabited the island, trailed behind, leading their way back to the entrance. From further into the labyrinth, a moaning began to echo. The moaning grew louder and clearer. It turned into words from some ancient language they could not understand. The king's cursed voice. The hairs on Captain Allegra's arms stood on end. She looked back at the first mate, whose eyes remained locked on the blackness of the passage for a moment too long before noticing the captain's gaze. The first mate nodded silently ahead. Following the king's ghostly song deeper and deeper into the labyrinth, they came upon a rocky gap spilling forth otherworldly blue light. The great basin of the dead king's throne room lay below. Skeletal in rotten robes, the king was hunched over the blue orb, topping his royal scepter. Shadows of his bony fingers danced on the walls like ghouls. As he sang, wailing souls flowed in one by one through the cracks in the cave walls, pulled into the orb, causing it to glow brighter and brighter. Behind the king, a long staircase hewn from rock led down into the chamber from a passage at the top. Allegra said, "We have the advantage in numbers. I will draw his attention, and then you must... But the first mate interrupted. No, I am a smaller, quicker. You know of dealing with mystical energies like these. I will circle to the other side, get the king's attention, and lead him on a merry chase." She held up the silk line, all traced by this invisible thread, of course. Allegra said, "It is a good plan, but perhaps we should go together." The first mate shook her head. "You know this is our best chance. Don't be afraid for me." They grasped hands and exchanged 3 tight squeezes, their palms growing warmer. The first mate tied the shining thread to the belt of her trousers, gave a quick salute and a wink, and dashed off. Allegra waited, staring vigilantly across at the top of the stairs where the first mate was to appear. The king continued his, "Wait, no, no," the singing stopped. The king turned, began walking up the stairs. Allegra wanted to call out, to do anything to stop the first mate from running headfirst into danger. She tried tugging on the line to signal her. No use. The king was nearly at the top of the stairs when the first mate burst through the passageway. She skidded on a stop. Even from across the yawning basin, Allegra could see the first mate's eyes grow wide. She turned and ran. Summoning his undead power, the king left the ground, levitating, gliding behind her with distressing speed. From some dank passage, much too far away, Allegra heard the first mate scream. She was already running toward the sound. The line in Allegra's hand went taut, then shuddered. It fell slack to the stone floor. As Allegra ran, she was gathering line, twisting it around her arm. She came to its end. The unbreakable thread dangled limply, its end shredded and frayed in her hand. She tossed it to the ground and ran. Okay. That's interesting. Thought you were just going to get a one-liner and you get an actual epic story. Okay. Alrighty then. Got here. Okay. That's Neve Campbell. That is... she was in... oh, it's going to drive me nuts. I know her name. That's Jodie Foster. Recognize both of these two also. She is from 90210. Kim Basinger, that's who that is. She was in Batman with Jack Nicholson, Michael Keaton. I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but I know she was in 90210. And my mom absolutely loves Jodie Foster, so I have no idea who this cat is. So just say, gross, meow, here you go, Mitten, have some pate. You'd better not have been reading my secret diary again. Huh? How many fingers am I holding up? And I haven't had that much to drink, Jodie Foster. Yeah. What a Perry. Four digits. I want to believe. It's like from one of those classic UFO sightings. I don't know. The sighting itself probably has a name. It's a classic photo. You can get that on t-shirts, posters, obviously. NSNC Sonic 101.7. Okay, get some Dr. Jitters. Name Samantha Greenbrier. Year 11, teacher Fletcher, period 5, subject shop 1, assignment metalworking, engraving, grade C-. Notes, not a challenging assignment, metal plaque for family portrait, reasonable subject but not complex. When I said that mom and dad should be replaced with parents' names, I did not mean just add them underneath. Acceptable leveling on edges, show more pride in work. Okay. The Brother 150. This is the one me and my dad are building. Want to go for a ride when it's done. Of course, it's a Paredes. New for 1965. There's exciting new Brother 150, a bike with speed, style, and impressive get up and go. The Brother 150's reliable 4-stroke engine produces speeds that will surprise you. A 2.5-gallon tank provides the ability to ride for longer distances. Pedras. The code might be 1965. Nope. It is not. What was the date on this? Isn't there a date? 1994. It's not going to be it. Something was crinkling. Keep looking. What does it say? It's Steggy. Oh. Steggy. Skull. Let's see this picture again. Nice motorcycle. 1965. I bet you that'd be worth some money. We got here. Groove. Kurt Cobain, 1967 to 1994. Soundgarden exclusive interview. Tool, Rage Against the Machine. All good bands. 1967, 1994. Nope. Okay, what does this say? Patti Smith, Biohazard, Dinosaur Jr., Lemonheads, Ice Cube, Groove, exclusive AIDS in Africa, Soul Asylum, Live, Eddie Vedder, Pearl Jam, Weezer, Vertical Assault, Wants It Now, Max and Martin, wanted for the murder of Straight Edge. Okay. What was the year on this? 1995. Himalayas, Specific Institute of Art Exhibition, August 19th, November 30th, 1991. Maybe that's the date. It's an interesting picture. Himalayas. I'm going to type that in. Just curious. Millalais. John Everett Millais, painter and illustrator. Don't know if it has anything to do with this art exhibition. English painter. Let me look at Google Images. I just want to see if this particular image shows. Oh, it does. I can see the full image here. Yeah, John Everett Millais. That's who they're talking about here. And this is Ophelia. Looks like he painted this. It says 1851. Yeah, there's like a whole body shot and she's like floating. It's interesting. hard to tell if she's alive or if she is dead. Anything in the drawer? Nope. Okay. Another stick eraser. Misfits. 2 S's. Goodfellow. Emma. Jane Austen. Try to read these. Oliver Twist, Charles Dickinson, Tom Sawyer, Mark Twain, Ben-Hur, Lew Wallace, The Jungle Book, Rudyard Kipling, Selected Stories and Poems, Edgar Allan Poe, The Virginian, Owen Wister, Treasure Island, Robert Louis Stevenson, The Call of the Wild, Jack London, The Master of Ballantrae, Stevenson, The War of the Worlds, H.G. Wells, The Scarlet Pimpernel, Baroness Orczy, Metamorphosis, Franks, Kafka, and Frankenstein, Mary Shelley. The Scarlet Pimpernel, I remember that. I had to read that in high school, I think, for like English class. It's actually pretty good. I actually think we watched the movie too. Watched a movie of it. I'm sure it's been made into a movie about 20 times, but it was actually pretty interesting. What did that say? Emery board. Yeah. Nail polish. Nailed it. Ultraviolet. Got any goodies back here? Just a sock. Oh, there's the other one. 3-ring binder. Some smiley face stickers. Okay, what does this say? Sam, I think the creative writing track would be perfect for you, Miss Blacklock. Summer pre-college program for young scholars. 1995 session. Reed College, one of the nation's most lauded private liberal arts and science universities, is proud to announce its 14th annual summer program for young scholars. The program invites students of grade 10 and 11 to attend lectures, workshops, and discussions covering a wide variety of intellectual pursuits. By focusing on small group sessions and close faculty-student interactions, the program encourages young minds to thoroughly explore areas of growth and enrichment as they approach the threshold of higher education. Beyond the benefits of the program itself, 3 students from each track will be offered a full scholarship for their first year at Reed. If they decide to attend the university full-time as undergraduates and are accepted by Reed's admissions board. Educators at student schools have been provided with the documentation outlining the specific requirements for each track and processes for submitting portfolios and applications. Students accepted to the program will be notified at the beginning of calendar. Here's the first page. Take a sip of drink. I hope you guys don't mind that I read stuff like this in basically all games that I play. I do take the time to look at what I can in games and show things and read. A lot of people will just, put something like this up on the screen for a few seconds and tell you, if you want to read it, pause it and read it yourself. But, you can use the arrow keys to move the pages. You don't have to click. That's cool. Yeah, so hope you guys don't mind that. I do that. I just try to be thorough when I'm playing. Yeah, there's a note here. Hi Lonnie, I wrote this in first period and left it in your locker on the way to second. It's what all the cool kids are doing, I've decided. Write me back. Also, here's an idea for something to draw 2 cats on a motorcycle. Hey, this is a good idea. What all the cool kids are doing is actually sending each other pages on their beepers. But we're cooler than them because guess what? They can't put this on a beeper. Your drawing of cats was so good that I added a background to make it even better. Maybe I should just stick to writing though. Haha, I like it. How did you know they were about to get abducted by aliens? I'm looking at Mr. Fish right now. I feel like he probably would have a lot of cats. Also, like, his secret shame is that he watches 90210 religiously. I'm going to ask him about the cats after class. He said he has 2 cats and also that he's never watched 90210, but I could see in his eyes he was lying. Cat on a motorcycle. Cactus trees, UFO, and the sun, right? Oh, I see the other cat. He's just a small one on the back. 90210 isn't the code. Only 4 digits though. Yeah. It's got to be 4 digits. Trying to check anything that might... Can turn this on, but we don't have anything to plug into it. Trying to find anything that might give us a... Could be written on the back. Looking for anything else. Can't lift up these pillows. Let's check in here again. No numbers. Talks about numbers, but it's not giving me one. I can't open this. I can only look at it. No 4-digit code or anything in that. There's a collar back here. Didn't notice that from before. There's a number. 1818. Even though on the tag it actually says 1888. Maybe that's the code. Mitten. 1818. No. 88. Really? Wow. I'm really surprised by that, to be honest. It's weird that it says something completely different. But neither one of those actually do anything. Huh. here. It's not like it's that, because it's written this way. Okay, we'll just assume. Could try turning all the lights off. Nothing? That was creepy. None of these are going to give me a number of any kind. Seems like we've been in this room for about an hour. Alright, well, if you're really going to say that that's not the code, alright guys, so we will stop this video here. Let's see if this door even opens. There's a note in here too. Yeah, it does. So we'll check out this note in the trash can and we'll continue on. And just remember there's a locked locker back here. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next part. Bye.